Okie dokie. Welcome to the Scorpio full moon and lunar eclipse. So sun in Taurus, moon in Scorpio. So if you are a Scorpio or a Taurus, you are probably feeling this moon very wonderfully. All right, so let's just go over what you need really fast. So you are going to need a candle, Palos Santos for saging or sage or incense or whatever else, your journal, notebook and pen, drinking water, which is optional, meditation pillow, which is optional, your piece of paper from last time with the 7 things I wish for my life right now. So you're going to want that because we're going to burn that and release that tonight. Any of your favorite stones that you would like to use to charge your water. You need a full water bottle, toilet paper, or an additional piece of paper, because we're going to write some additional things if you didn't do the releasing or the 7 things that you wanted last time. A jar or container for burning, and then lighter and or matches, and then a magic marker, because we are going to write some intentions on our water bottle that we are going to charge with the moon and the sun if you want to charge it for 24 hours. Okay, so let's get going. So we're going to do this a little bit different tonight. We're going to go a little bit out of order than we normally do because it just is going to fit in perfectly. So, before we set our intention and clear our space, we are going to talk a little bit about the energy of this eclipse energy. So let's talk about, before we jump into that, let's just talk really quickly about the last moon, which was the new moon, and that was the partial solar eclipse 2 weeks ago. So the key word for that eclipse was opportunity. So if there was something you wanted, this was the beginning of bringing in your cosmic invitation to connect with your heart's desires and see what, and the ability to see what was going to fly in for you. So I would ask you, have you noticed over the last 2 weeks anything that has come up for you? Okay, so jumping into this blood moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, this is a rare and potent time. This eclipse signifies an ending, a closure point to a chapter, not just in our lives, but in our soul journey as well. So as I mentioned last time, all eclipses activate our soul contract, bringing forward events that are necessary for growth and evolution of our soul. Even though eclipses can bring challenges our way, they always put us exactly where we need to be. So under this May 2022 blood moon eclipse, you are being guided to close the door on a chapter in your life. Again, this eclipse represents endings, closure, and completion. So something needs to end, and this eclipse is going to be the trigger. As this eclipse falls in the transformative sign of Scorpio, you may find yourself retreating within to shed layers and move into a deeper and more authentic state of being. Scorpio, the scorpion, represents the ability to transform itself and shed its skin. But Scorpio energy is also connected to the phoenix as well. The phoenix has the ability, the strength, and the power to birth itself from ashes. From the ashes, it rises into the truest and highest form, and you have the power to do this for yourself. So cycles of death and rebirth are all part of life, and they are really being heightened at this time. As you feel the eclipse, and in fact, you can even go back and look at the cycles of the death and rebirth, the death and rebirth and death and rebirth that have taken place in your own life. So as you feel this eclipse energy building, you may find yourself needing to retreat or conserve your energy. So in this quiet space, You may find yourself experiencing awakenings, aha moments, and deeper realizations about your path, your relationships, and the situations you find yourself in. You may find yourself needing to let go of something or realizing that your current path needs to change in order to better serve you. Eclipses, especially in Scorpio, are highly sensitive and psychic times. So pay attention to any nagging feelings or intuitive hits you may be getting. Mercury is also in retrograde, so you may be feeling mentally foggy, or you may even have a little, or may even be feeling a little confused about how to proceed in your external world. If this is you, take it as a call to go within, to be patient and get still with your inner voice. Your inner voice always knows the way. Be patient and trust you will receive the answer or answers in time. This is a time for endings, but we can consciously use this energy to set intentions. Intention to bring an ending to any painful wounds, stories, or situations that you may find yourself in. With an eclipse, you are always guided to your next step. So set your intention and then surrender and trust where the energies call you to go. With that, we are now going to set our intentions for the evening, building upon this eclipse energy and what we just talked about. And then we're going to jump into the meditation and then do our exercise. So grab your candle, grab your lighter, and let's set an intention. So first and foremost, we're always going to set the intention that this is going to be fun. This is going to be a beautiful, brilliant evening. We're also going to set the intention to allow ourselves to be able to let go what is not mine to carry, to feel peace, relaxed, and at ease, to feel strength and courage, to allow pain, wounds, stories to be transmuted. We're going to set the intention for clarity, allowing guidance for our next steps, especially as Mercury's in retrograde. We're definitely asking for clarity. To allow ourselves to shed our old skin and rise like the phoenix. Go ahead and set any other intentions you'd like to at this time. And then go ahead and light your candle. And then you're going to go ahead and take your Palos Santos. Again, mine's getting quite nubby. We are going to clear our space. So you're going to repeat this phrase as you're lighting your candle and bringing it into a figure 8 in front of you, cleansing your space. Let me get mine to light. So it's going to be, as I cleanse, I protect and restore my energy. I allow myself to return to wholeness, clearing away all that no longer serves my highest good. I am restored. I am recharged. My energy field is clear, is cleansed, whole, and perfect. So it is. Beautiful. Okay. We are now going to jump into the meditation. So take a moment and get yourself comfortable. Grab some water if you need some water. I'm going to grab some water really quick. All right, get yourself comfortable. Begin to follow your breath in and out. And when it feels good, You can slowly close your eyes as you allow your breath to flow freely now. I would like you to clear your mind and then place both hands on your heart and physically breathe deeply into your heart. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest underneath your hands as you breathe in and you breathe out. As you're breathing deep in your heart, feel the strength of your heart. Feel the power of your heart. Feel the beauty of your heart. What do you feel proud or grateful for? How has the heart guided you to do or to give or to feel or to enjoy? Feel the strength that is being breathed into it. Feel the blood flow of the oxygen. And feel grateful for your heart first. Because think about it. You didn't have to earn this heart. It was given to you. You didn't have to prove your value or your worth. You didn't have to accomplish anything. Something loved you enough to give you the gift of life. As long as this heart is beating, you have that gift and you live. It pumps 100,000 times a day, pumping blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. If you put them end to end, they go around the equator twice. That is what is inside of you. And you don't have to think about it. What a gift. So as you breathe in your heart, feeling your powerful heart, How are you in this moment? We're going to think of three, but just think first of one event in your life, one experience, one moment that you could feel so grateful for if you wanted to. A magical moment, a sacred moment, a sexy moment, a beautiful moment, a loving moment, any moment really that you could feel grateful for if you wanted to right now. And then step your body, step into that memory, step into your body as if you were there. This moment of gratitude. See what you have solved then, as if you're there. Or hear what you'd hear back then. Or breathe the way you're breathing back then. And fill yourself up with that sense of gratitude for that moment. How do you smile when you feel so grateful, so thankful? What's the look in your eyes? How do you breathe? What's the look in your face when you feel really, really grateful? Notice, become aware, and fill it up. Fill it up with gratitude. The reason we use gratitude is because the two emotions that mess us up the most in life is anger and fear. And you can't be grateful and angry or fearful simultaneously. Gratitude is the antidote. So fill up the gratitude. Take in every moment of this memory. And now think of a second moment. You could feel truly grateful. truly grateful for, and then breathe deep into your heart. Feeling that power, just like any other moment. It could be from your childhood or your adulthood. It could be last week. It could even be today, or it could be 10 years ago. Any moment that you could truly feel like was great, that was magical, that was beautiful, that was magnificent. Something that gives you the feeling of tremendous gratitude if you really focus on it. Breathe it. Feel it. Enjoy it. And fill yourself up with this gratitude. Sitting or lying down and savoring this moment, feeling the gratitude expand throughout your entire body and your energetic and auric field. Feeling so full. And finally, think of the third moment you could feel truly grateful for. Step into it. See it. Feel it. Be there. Feel the gratitude. What are you grateful for? Now, as you breathe in and out of your heart, feeling your hands rising and falling, keep feeling that feeling of strength, of gratitude, a state of calm, a state of peace, a state of love, compassion, and serenity. Bathe in this moment. Again, filling up your entire body and expanding it even outside of your body, like a bubble surrounding your body. Pulsating and feeling magical. Soak it in, soak it up. This state is a state that you can solve any problem or inner conflict. The easy way to do that is to just keep breathing into your heart, staying out of your head and into your heart. You can even tap your heart if you find yourself going into your head. If there's a situation of unfinished business that has been present or has been stressing you out in the past or present, bring it to your mind now and keep breathing this beautiful state of gratitude. And ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, all I need to focus on in this situation, all I need to focus on and remember is what? And then listen. Your heart knows. Again, thinking about a situation or unfinished business from your present or past, with your heart full of gratitude, asking yourself, all I need to remember, all I need to do in this situation is what? And then listen. Listen to the answer that comes forward for you. Your heart knows the answer. Listen and be still. All I need to focus on, all I need to remember, all I need to do in the situation is what? And then listen. Your heart knows the answer. Now, thank your heart. Thank your higher self. And thank your inner knowing for the guidance. Know that you can come back to this state, this place, at any time you would like. This is a place of peace, love, and serenity. It's a state and a place where you can ask your heart for any and all guidance. Bringing your attention back to your breath. Begin to bring your awareness back into the room. Bring your awareness back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Okay. As always, come out of meditation slowly. I am going to turn on some music, and I'd like you to be able to just take a moment and write down anything that came to you, especially any situations that any past situations, and any answers you may have received. And then also writing down any of the moments of gratitude, any of those 3 moments that you would like to journal about really quickly. I'll give you 7 minutes to write them down. So go ahead and take a moment and just write down anything that came to you, anything that you're feeling, any of it. give you about 2 more minutes. Okay. So if you'd like more time to journal, you can do it when we're done. But for now, go ahead and grab your 7 things that 7 things I wish for in my life right now. And then I'm just going to have you set that aside for a minute because we are going to release this with the transformation of fire. I'm then also going to have you grab your toilet paper or your additional piece of paper, and I'm going to have you write down anything that came up for you in the meditation, anything that has come up over the last 2 weeks, or anything that's come up over the last 20 years. Whatever it is, I want you to I just want you to write down anything that you would like to release and let go during this full moon. So obviously we came from a place of gratitude. Anything that is causing you anger, anything that is causing you fear, go ahead and take a moment and write it down on your piece of paper, on your toilet paper or piece of paper. So any fear, any anger, any lessons you would like to let, any repeating lessons you would like to let go, anything. The moon is right outside my window at the moment. She's big, she's beautiful. It's a super moon, by the way. I didn't know if you guys knew that, but it is a super moon. So it's the closest it normally is to the earth. But okay, so any fear, any anger, any situations, any repeating situations, anything you would like to release and let go ahead and jot them down. You can even go and look at your list if you have it still, and you can even look at anything that is holding you back. from progressing forward with this list. Okay. Give you like 2 more minutes. Hopefully you have a beautiful little list. All right, 1 more minute. Okay. So now that we've released what we want to release and we've got our papers that we want to burn with that, we're going to set that aside for just a moment, and then we are going to grab our water bottle. I put in the chat box the intentions that we set when we started today, because what we're going to write on here is intention. So write your intention or intentions that you would like to bring forward over the next 6 months, because that is really how long this eclipse period is going to last. And again, I put it in the chat box. You can write those down if you'd like. Again, allowing me to let go of what is not mine to carry, to feel peace, relaxed, and at ease, to feel strength and courage. Allow pain, wounds, stories to be transmuted, for clarity and guidance for my next steps, to allow me to shed old skin and rise like the phoenix. So go ahead and take a moment and just write whatever intention. You can even go back and look at your papers if if you want, write your intention of what you would like to create over the next 6 months with this eclipse cycle. So I'll give you just a minute to do that. We are writing on the bottle, correct? Yes. Intentions. We're writing these intentions on the bottle. Because again, this moon is about releasing, but it's also about setting clear intentions. So, and again, we're building upon this from the new moon with what we wanted to bring forward. So, you could also bring in the intention of patience, because we're in Mercury retrograde and Pluto retrograde. So that is heavy duty transformation. Okay. How are you guys doing? Do you need more time? Or are you good? Okay. Okay, so to wrap this up, you're going to stick your water like we normally do. You're going to stick it in your window, or you're going to stick it outside and allow it to charge for the next 24 to 48 hours. Or sorry, overnight or 24 hours. You could do 48 hours if you want as well. If you want to charge it with the sun and the moon, which the sun has a light code, so you can do that as well. You can also, but if you're going to charge your stones, just make sure they're stones that you can charge with the sun. You can place your stones on top or around your bottle, whatever you prefer. So charge that with the moon. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to grab your papers and your bottle, and you are going to light your paper from your intention candle. You can't see my intention candle, but I am going to light it from here, and I'm going to put it in my bottle. So I've got one down. Probably need to open a window. Hang on. I really truly should do this outside, but it's hard to do that with you guys here. So go ahead and light your other one. Releasing and letting it go. And you can repeat the phrase, I release what I don't want. I let go and let God, angels in the universe, do the work in this sacred experience. In this way, I am healed and renewed. I open my heart to love, and I am blessed with peace, joy, and harmony. Last one. All right. And with that, oh, and do your toilet paper as well. Sorry, forgot about the toilet paper. Again, lighting it from your intention candle. Allowing it to burn. Again, you can wait and do this after we're done, so you do it in a safe way. And then when you're done, you can take your candle and blow it out. And so it is. Namaste. All right, you guys, that concludes this full moon solar eclipse evening. I hope you were able to bring in what it is that you are ready to release and let go, and allow this eclipse energy to help transmute anything on a physical and a soul level for your progress moving forward. We've got Pluto in retrograde, we've got Mercury in retrograde, we've got Jupiter that just moved into Aries. So we've got a lot of really intense energy in the sky right now. So be patient, be kind, and be loving to yourself. And I'm here if you need me. So I hope you all have a fabulous evening, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Okay?
Thanks, Natalie.
Welcome. I love you guys.
Love you.
Have a good night.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.